And welcome to this channel where we'll be giving out bonge updates on waiting they happen for Biafran territory. Breaking news: Biafran Navy has neutralized not fewer than 17 members of the joint terrorist border patrol in an ambush at 12:35 p.m. on Sunday, February 4th, 2023, in Bakassi Peninsula. The joint terrorist border patrol team of Nigeria and Cameroon were ambushed near the Nigerian border village in Ambo local government and Akaw Ibom state, killing 70 members of the joint terrorist group terrorizing Biafra in the oil region. Have you voted on the ongoing Biafra referendum? The voting link is pinned in this page. Make una hear the full update from Deputy Prime Minister.
Afternoon, good evening, good night and good morning, fellow Biafrans, all people of good conscience and of goodwill. I welcome you this very morning, afternoon or night, depending on your time zone. Wherever you are around the world, it is 32 minutes. There is around 28 minutes on top of your hour, wherever you are domiciling around the world. And we are live and we are direct on Express as we share our experiences, our encounters, the enthusiasms and whatsoever we might have encountered during our voting as the voting continues. And on this note, I welcome each and every one of you. I welcome Mazi Simon, I welcome Jaja, Emmanuel, everybody, Stella, Faith, Okechukwu, fellow Biafrans and all co-patriots, and those who have come to listen to us on this very miracle of the last age. I'm telling you the truth, the restoration of the sovereign state of Biafra will be the last miracle of this very present age and of any age to come. Because before we came, there was nobody like us. Now that we are here, there is no one like us. And many, many years, long after we have gone, there will be nobody like us. There will those who will live centuries to come will wish if we do live forever. Because we are fighting the most difficult battles that has ever existed on this very earth. Nigeria is a demon personified itself. Those of you who goes to church or to your worship centers to battle the devil, you are fighting the wrong fight. Nigeria is demonic cartel. All demons in Europe, all demons in Asia, all demons across the continents of the world, both the habitable one and inhabitable ones, have their headquarters domiciles in Nigeria. The evil that occurs in different parts of the world is being hatched in Nigeria, using Iran as a coverage. Nigeria is not a place for human being. But very quite unfortunate that me and you and every others found ourselves lumped up together with people that are alien to progress. And intentionally doing the putting up the Abubakar Salami constitution in the year 1998, they purposely omitted referendum. They know what they did. Thinking that we will not summon up the courage to go through referendum because it is not in their document. So, fellow Biafrans, as our Prime Minister was on air yesterday, enlightening us on why we embark on self-referendum and why it is important and why it must be called referendum and respected by any authorities of the world, because it is the voice of we the people, and not the voice of the common criminals that have called themselves from the deepest part of hell to plunder on the children of the Most High. And they will bring out a piece of nonsense written by Satan himself and call it a constitution, like the 1999 constitution, which they omitted the referendum. And I ask, if your father grew up after all strugglings, he was unable to build a house, to ride a car, or other things that follows, does that mean you will inherit the attitude of not buying a car for yourself and building a very good house to live? Lord Lugard's contraption, which they call Nigerian, a bondage to the children of the Most High because we sin against Elohim. And he gave us to people that are not people, and they are making decisions on our heads. Today we have risen, and never to fall back again. Every authorities of the world, USA, European Union, the coalitions of those in the Middle East, wherever you are, African Union, ECOWAS, and all the useless ECOWAS, and every other mushroom organizations that are existing in Africa, I know what is running in their minds now. That these people have understood who they really are. And we don't have control over this. We will conduct our referendum, announce the result, and declare Biafra. It is what is still happening now that is also going to happen. A lot of people will pay negative attention. Some will be recruited to know what we do, and some will move into quick recognitions of Biafra, while we take Nigeria head on the final battle, if they still have power to fight before then. That is why I deem it fit to conduct this very space, being the 3rd day of February in the year of our Lord 2024, which is the year we are going home, which is the year I will meet with Otu Mwanya 101, and we're going to shake each other this year. Believe you me, it is going to happen. It is going to happen. The battle for the last miracle, battle of who controls Africa, is on now. On a platform of e-voting, have you casted your votes? And if you do, what are your experiences? Why is Twitter kicking away all my co-hosts? What is the problem? Please, Simon, come back. I will give you the co-host again. Please do return back. So, Biafra referendum is enshrined in every document regarding the people that is in possession of the United Nations, European Union, United States of America, African Union, and the useless ECOWAS. It is there. And secretly, Nigeria as well have it. Because before Adamawa State joined Nigeria, it was by referendum. In 11th of February 1961. Adamawa State officially joined Nigeria from Cameroon, 11th of February 1961. As part of Nigeria, it is by referendum. voting of referendum at the Eastern Constitutive Assembly in Enugu for the English part of Cameroon, which is now called Amazonia, to leave Nigeria. It was decided by plebiscite, referendum. And there are referendum that Nigeria has witnessed. The ceding of the part of Lagos to Benin Republic, where you have Yoruba speaking in Benin Republic and Yoruba speaking in Nigeria, Lagos State, it is because of plebiscite. You decide where you belong. It must not necessarily come in your document that you said that Nigeria is one indivisible. Who told you that Nigeria is one indivisible? There is no family that is not indivisible. It is all about the understanding we have with each other that can make us stick together and practice this confederating system of government. You own your family, I own my family. But when it comes to a larger decisions, we come together and take decisions, and everybody fall back to your base. That is confederation in simple terms. And any day I told you, I'm not going to have meeting with you anymore, even though you are my brother, that is it. My family voted for the consent, and I have to protect them. Exactly what our Prime Minister, Ťeřržiö́rt, is doing today. The people of Biafra said, we do not want to belong to these backward contraptions. Instead of going forward in this 21st century, they are going back to 18th century. And Onyendu has been hammering on this referendum. And today we are practicalizing it because there is a man with a new dimension. First ever self-referendum. As the world is neglecting Nigeria on the call of arrest and extradition of our Prime Minister, it's the same way they are going to neglect Nigeria when we are going to declare the independence of the restoration of Biafra. Nigeria will cry and nobody will help them. So this is why we are here. So you have to tell us your experiences. And I want to use this opportunity to put this record straight. If you are in this space, concentrate on the topic we are discussing. If you have a questions outside what you are saying, make sure it is what borders the struggle. We are not here to discuss anybody, any group of persons, wherever they are inconsequential. Unto me, they do not exist. My brothers are those who will key into this very topic as the Biafran referendum e-voting continues. What are your experiences? You tell us how many people have been able to vote for, to help vote. That is exactly what we are here to do. I am not the type that listens to gossip or engage in gossip. God forbid. So you must be dedicated and law-abiding Biafra. As we continue to legitimize Nigeria in all angles. In the front line, our men are doing great. In the media, our men are doing great. Diplomatic move, those that are doing it perfectly and fantastic. No complaint. That is why we were able to vaporize Nigeria at all angles. When they come to the military field, we have our general who commands the army. When it comes to the media, we have the media gurus here. That is why Nigerian army are paying people their transport, feedings, and allowances to go to Ogun State or Ondo State, wherever they had that their useless seminar. Say they are trying to buy people so that they can help them in the media. I looked at them and laughed. The media you are seeing that the Biafrans has today are not ordinary.
Yeah, thank you very much, Deputy Prime Minister, for this update. As na here, now we dey give them ogbonge update, back-to-back information we dey bring out to everybody as they come out. For this matter, me I go rest my case. Na thank you.